must pull it back.
Hibs back on terms.
No.
Boyle back in his feet. Converted by Kieran Bowie.
That can't happen.
But the ball has been in the Hibernian net moments before.
That can't happen.
The referee, surely here, John,
Yeah, he's got
has to be commanding.
He's got to take it. But Nick Walsh, if this isn't overturned, tells you everything. Tells you everything about Scottish football.
Hibs pulling a goal back, and again you have to look there. Is Boyle in an offside position?
I would say it's cut up. I would say it's cut up. I'd say it's cut up.
Well, I'm not sure we can actually say that.
Well, I am saying it.
John Brown has an opinion there, but it's certainly questionable. He has the two captains together now. This is in danger of losing the plot.
That's a disgrace. That is a disgrace, and it's the worst decision I've seen in all the years I've been involved in football. Disgraceful.
There's only one.
I don't want to get myself in trouble, but that can't be happening.
God, no, this can't be happening.
And football was just a ridiculous decision. It was clearly over the line. When I went and seen it as the incident happened. I seen it at half time and I seen it after the game. And my mind's not changed. It's certainly
Pops up with a goal. Oh, wait a minute. Okie dokie. Hold on. We should have been 2-0 up. Not the manager's fault for today. Connor, we should have been 2-0 up. Please explain why we weren't.
I wish I could. I honestly do, but I really don't know. I've seen it back multiple times, a couple of different angles of it as well, as you can imagine. I don't get how on earth that goal doesn't get given. I really, really don't. And you know, I'm listening to fucking some people, Mikey Stewart on Sports Sound defending the referees for that decision. How can you defend that? Saying, I think it is a goal, but I can understand why the officials didn't think it's a goal, because at the end of the day, that's not the officials today. That's just about the lack of the tools that we've got to use it. And you go, but you don't need that there. He's saying he doesn't think there's conclusive proof that it's over that, but there is conclusive. But it's clearly over. I don't know how much more proof.
I'm the host of Heart and Hand, the Rangers podcast, and I'm joining you today after Rangers finished this awful season with a 2-2 draw in Edinburgh against Hibs. And if you wanted a perfect illustration of why this season has been how it is, then it happened today. It had the greatest hits. It had a scandalous piece of refereeing that cost Rangers. It had Rangers making but failing to take a number of glorious chances. And it had Rangers not having much to do at the back and not managing to do it successfully and ending up conceding 2 goals. We got off to the perfect start. Hibs from our right-hand side is slotted home and it's 1-1. So, like everybody, I awaited the referee to overrule it and award the goal to Rangers, and they didn't. Apparently, there wasn't a good enough angle to see if the ball had crossed the line, so VAR couldn't intervene. A few things here. 1, if there isn't a good enough angle, why not? 2, why don't we have goal line technology? We're supposed to be a major European league. This is Mickey Mouse stuff. Why don't we have that? And 3, it was over the line and you could see it quite clearly. There's an angle where the linesman is looking right at it. He has to get that right and he doesn't. Now, I've always just said the referees are bad. Nick Walsh, who was on today, is a terrible referee. You saw that the other night with the penalty awarded against Dundee, that he's a bad referee. But if it is just bad refereeing, where are all the ones that should have gone for us? Where are the terrible decisions that have gone in Rangers' favour this season? I can't think of any. I might be wrong, you can tell me, but I genuinely can't think of any. It's because they are conditioned that they will not give contentious things in Rangers' favour. It's a bias. Now, whether or not it's an unintentional bias or not, I don't know. But they know that if they give a decision for Rangers that is in any way controversial, then they're going to cop it. It'll happen for a few days in the press. And Rangers have got to speak out about this. Celtic have done so for years, and look what it's got them. Nothing contentious gets given against them. And when it does, on the very rare occasion, i.e. that Hibs game a few weeks ago, they go nuts and get an official sacked. Rangers have been pussyfooting around this for years. And you know what happens to pussies. I don't want to say it, but it rhymes with trucked. Anyway.